Oh no. Druid, shoot. I want to accelerate, but I also want to have these options as well. So I'm gonna make a risky call here. I'm gonna play for late game and draw 2 secrets. So my draw isn't as good. But it's okay. You know, it's totally fine. Gonna go for the acceleration of draw. And might use Zephyrus early to gain tempo, but if I'm playing for the late game, I might as well fully commit to it, right? Also, my god, why am I... Gotta be joking me, man. I want to play, I don't know. I don't know what I want to play, because, like, if he plays the, 2-drop, I want to be able to kill it, you know? So I think I'm going to play this and then play Animal Companion. Basically, because that's what I'm probably going to get offered. Could go with Wild Growth to try to accelerate my ramp into Dino Tamer quicker, but I don't really think I need to do that. I think I just kind of wait for a giant Zul'jin play later on in the game and drawing a ton of cards with like Subject 9. Huffer's a nice one. I might actually hold on to the coin and just go double trap, spare some space so I can play Subject 9. And then that'll be fine. Holding onto the coin is always good, because if I coin it out now... Wait, I only draw 1, 2, 3. This actually is good. This actually is the correct play, because I only go up to 9. Unfortunately, I only draw 3 cards, but in this particular case, I guess I don't overdraw, so it's fine. Turn 5, okay. Swipe sucks a little bit, but overall it's okay. I'm thinking... he plays one of 2 things. He either plays the he either plays like Nourish, or what else could he play? Nourish, the 5/5 rush minion, or taunt. The taunt that gives him 12 health. Really, that's realistically what I expect. So I'm actually just gonna go with this and hit him in the face and get a few minions on the board. He's already used a swipe as a form of removal. He used Wrath without drawing a card. If I'm able to get to the point where I force him to use a couple of Starfalls like on Dino Tamer Bran and Call of the Wild, that's going to be huge. That's all I have to say. That's going to be massive. Thinking about playing Unleash the Beast this turn and killing that off. But I'm trying to think, like, is that the correct play? I can trade. Yeah, I think it's the right play. I'm gonna be honest. Trading into that, killing that off, hitting him in the face a couple of times, and with the weapon getting another minion out. And then next turn it's gonna be Bran, and then hopefully that forces out Starfall number 1. Call of the Wild forces out Starfall number 2, and then hopefully we can draw a couple of the cards that can you know, force him to do other stuff like a Siamat or a Ragnaros or something. Just some more big threats, you know? That's a little unfortunate. Wasn't fully expecting that. I actually feel like maybe I play Unleash the Beast again and don't play Bran, because Bran just gets killed immediately. Or alternatively, I just go face with Bran, which I think is the correct play. And we see where he goes from there. Because he's at 9. Then I can just start playing a lot of secrets, because this next turn is going to be kind of lackluster. And from there we just hope for the best, honestly. He kills that off, okay, whatever. I don't want to play Freeze Trap, though, because Freeze Trap would be somewhat bad. Rag? Oh my gosh, wait. Anything he hits is amazing. Okay, that's good. He kills a pretty decent mini. Now he's going to have to trade into that and maybe use another resource to kill it. The next turn we have Call of the Wild to apply more pressure. That's fine. That doesn't actually mean that much to me. He's choosing to ignore him? Oh, you fool. I'm going to go face. That only puts him at 9. Maybe I hit this so Rag more likely hits his face. I'm going to actually hit that into that. Because like this sets up a pretty decent amount of damage too. And there it is. We ignore the 5. We don't really care about that. We can rush into that soon. He's searching for options. If he doesn't kill Rag, there's always the chance that it hits him, regardless of whether or not he puts a taunt out. So I'm in a good spot, I think. Yeah, regardless of what he's doing now, there's always that chance that it hits him. Starfall, it doesn't mean anything. It's not actually going to be able to kill him. So ultimately it comes down to, will my rag get lucky enough to kill him? He's actually just playing a ton of cards right now, hoping that it's enough to keep him alive. And honestly, I respect that. And then it comes down to like a 50-50 chance because I can kill that and that. So actually I think I'm going to do that. Kill that. We're going to kill this. We're going to play the Secret Keeper and then 50-50 chance win the game here. And boom. Okay, perfect. Whew, okay, pretty good game. I played slow, I got all my win conditions, and he really didn't stand a chance. That was a kind of unfair game. I didn't draw that much from Subject 9, but I also didn't overdraw. Like, what if I had overdrawn Rag or Call the Wild? Like, huge amount of pressure would have been gone there. So I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't draw that many secrets. And I'm glad that I also chose to use Zephyrus to try to ramp, because I feel like if I hadn't gotten that extra damage in, or forced him to use a little bit of his removal, I feel like I probably would have lost. Or maybe not lost, but he would have potentially been in a better position. Like, what if, because I didn't kill him that turn, he was able to get the 12 health, get a giant taunt minion out on the board, and then he was able to stabilize. Then again, he didn't have that many cards, so Ferocious Howl wouldn't do that much, and I had a lot of options still in hand, so I'm pretty sure that game was pretty much won just because of sheer power and cards alone, but I also think I played that pretty well too. This matchup's actually kind of good for me, and I dump that, but I kind of want to keep at least one of these two, because both of them do well into this matchup where I can deal with a slightly wide board of things. And Unleash the Hounds probably does it better. So I want to keep Unleash the Hounds. And I very well may actually coin it out depending on what I draw. Okay, so it's going to probably be Springpaw, coin Ursatron, and also, oh my gosh, wait, it's Murloc Shaman? Never mind, this game's free. This game is the freest game I've ever seen in my entire life. Because I also drew Zephyrus. You're insane. I got rid of Hungry Crab in this deck because I wasn't playing against any Murloc Shamans or Murloc Paladins anymore. And I was like, that's a huge opportunity lost. And I realized, wait a minute. I can capitalize on this. I'm going to still coin out the Ursatron here, because that 1/2's nothing to me. I don't feel the need to accelerate, and he's just done. He's just out of there. He's like, get me out of this game. It's not worth playing. What the heck is a Zoolock doing here? I'm assuming a Zoolock. It might actually be OTK. I actually want to keep the Spellbreaker, just in case he plays like a Defender, because like it could be OTK. So if he plays a Defender to heal himself 6, I'd rather just boop, deal with that as soon as possible, rather than potentially have to continue dealing with it. But apparently it's not. I feel like playing the Secret Keeper here is fine. Worst case scenario, I coin out Snip Snap to get some pressure. If not, I just play Freezing Truer. Oh my god. Give me Explosive. That's not explosive. Gonna play Rat Trap though. Don't want to play Freeze Trap. I feel like Freeze Trap would just be a waste on a 1/1 where I can actually like still deal with it in the coming turns. Unfortunately, I didn't have the card that I wanted. Oh my, wait, he's gonna pop off. There's a 4/5 monster right there. I feel like Snip Snap's my best play. Next turn it's probably going to be Shimmerfly, Coin, or not even Coin, but Desert Spear. Just so I can deal with his minions. Don't tell me you also have the... Oh no. This is bad. This is really bad. I can silence that, but I feel like it's too late at this point. Holy moly. He accelerated the pace of the game. Too much. Too much. Going out Shimmerfly. Get myself an extra minion. Like, if I can survive this next turn and get Desert Spear, maybe I can close it out. But I don't know. Dude, these games are fast. He had another one? Okay, he just had the nuts starting hand. Like, insane. Oh my god. Okay, let's see here. Can I win this game? The answer is no. Can I somehow win right now? I don't think so. Kill command that for sure. Yeah. I think I just lose. I should have used this first, because what if I had gotten Unleash the Hounds? Well, I got literally an unplayable card, so you know what? It's fine. I'm going to kill that off, and I'll hit him with the well played. That was well played. Okay, fine. He blew me out of the water. I had an insane start. I'm going to lose this game. It's fine. It doesn't actually mean that much to me. I won one game that I probably shouldn't have. Like, if Luck had it and it had been a Quest Shaman, it would have been way faster. But, dude, these games have been so fast. Also, Double Diseased Vulture with the perfect curve is really good. Like, if he doesn't have Direwolf Alpha there, and I play my secret and make her slightly bigger so I can trade in, if he has any other 2-drop, I think I win or, like, don't necessarily lose the game as hard. But he did. And so I lost. Also, I probably should have played the freeze trap. The rat trap was definitely dumb. I was super greedy because I was like, oh, he's a Zoolock. He might dump a couple of minions when he finds out that it's not explosive. And I might get more value out of it rather than a freeze trap, which is a one mana card. But I realize now that that was actually probably a bad choice. I should have just gone defensive, because if I'm playing against a full aggro deck, like, that's this deck's biggest weakness. Unless I start with my Spring Paw or, like, a really good Seeker or a Zephyrus for the perfect option early on, I'm gonna kind of get blasted. So I need to remember that. Playing into another Hunter. Hopefully this game doesn't lose super fast. Hopefully I'm playing against, like, Secret. Oh no, he's going first. If he plays the Secret Keeper first, I lose. I don't want any of these. Unleash the Hounds could be good if he's like Quest. So I guess I keep that, because that way if he has a wide board, it's also just not even like that bad of a card, honestly. Like, if he's going less aggressive. No, wait, that's okay. That was okay, my bad. That ended up being fine. It was just a Shimmerfly. I thought that it was a Secret Keeper when he played a 1-drop and I was about to, like, die. But he didn't. If he plays a Secret, that gets pumped up. Hopefully he does. It's probably Freeze, though. So here's what I'm going to do to test out the Freeze. Rather than playing the Spring Paw, I want to have more pressure on board for a while. So I'm going to hit that into that. And then I'm going to hit his thing with that. And it's going to be Freeze. I've now baited out the Freeze, and I hit him in the face. The reason why I'm hitting him in the face there is because if he has Kill Command or something to do 3 damage, because there are a lot, it's going to die anyway. And if he chooses to trade in, whatever. And if he doesn't choose to trade in, then I don't really have to worry that much anyway, you know? So Unleash the Hounds gets me 2. I can kill that off. Or alternatively, I go with Animal Companion myself and hope for boop, boop, boop. Leave me with Leok. I think that's fine. I think I'm fine taking 4 damage to leave my Leok on the board, considering I have several rushes. Like, I have a hand with Unleash the Hounds, Spring Paw, I have a Spear, and I have a 1/1 rush minion. Like, oh my god. Play a minion, thank you. Wait, that's a scary minion. Oh, you don't have a secret out, so it's actually not even, like, that hard of a choice to make. What are you? Is it Snake? It's not Snake. If it's not Snake, then maybe I play the Lynx and then play Rat Trap. No, because that could trigger his Rat Trap. Also, I want to hit him in the face with this first, and just to test what it is. So it's not a Rat Trap. That's good to know. So maybe I do just play my Lynx and then a Rat Trap, so that way I can get off Mass Contender next turn. and then hold on to my weapon so I can have an on-call rush minion. I feel like that's pretty good. The only way I really lose here is if he has Subject 9 in hand. Don't do it. Don't tell me you have it. Even if he does, I have a little bit of control. Fascinating. Shimmerfly got him Arcane Shot. It's not a bad card, to be honest. Let's see. Let's just get myself a secret. Hopefully it's like Snake or something. Freeze is not what I wanted. That's the opposite of good, because now he gets to draw another card. I was thinking anything but Freeze here is really, really good. But it happened to be Freeze. So now he's going to be able to draw an extra card, which is a bummer. But overall, it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to double Snip Snap next turn. Hopefully he doesn't do the same thing. But if he does, I have Unleashed the Hounds. Oh my goodness gracious. Holy guacamole. That's okay. Snip Snap. Snip Snap pops off. If he has Deadly Shot, I get 4 1/1s anyway, which isn't even that bad. So let's just leave it at that. If he has another thing, he can't kill it, or he has another Unleash the Beast, and it can't kill it because it has 6 health. So I don't know what it comes down to anymore. It comes down to really just, okay, well, it comes down to, shoot, okay, I lost. I thought I had this one under wraps, but alas, I actually am getting blasted this game. Are you trading? Never mind. Wait, this guy's bad. Why would you ever trade in that situation? Like, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but like, there is literally no reason to trade in that particular situation. Like, go face, deal 5 damage, make me trade. Like, sure, okay, theoretically, I could put Ziliax on there and hit you. But it was at 3 health anyway. I could have killed it regardless. That's fine. All I have is Rat Trap. He probably knows at this point that it's Rat Trap, which is fine. He's going to play Unleash the Beast, kill my 3/3 hero power. Or play a secret. It depends on what he has in his hand. Oh my. Oh my word. My goodness. This guy's just outpowering me, I guess. Holy moly. I have Rag on the bright side. And then hopefully Rag hits the 6/6. And I keep going face. Subject 9, on the other hand, could thin out my deck quite a bit. But I feel like Rag is the best play. Nope, that's not him. Because, okay, if it hits that, is that even good? 1, 2, I could draw 3 cards with Subject 9. I can kill that off, Unleash the Hounds, kill everything except the 6/6, or just play Rag, have a big minion on board, and go face, and hope he can't kill me, and hope that it hits the 6/6. Because if it hits the 4/6, I could die. I got a 1/3 chance here. It doesn't hit anything, but actually this opens up an interesting way of potentially winning if he doesn't have Call of the Wild. Because since it hit his face, technically I could threaten lethal here if he does not kill me. So I really just have to figure out... Well, actually, there's nothing to figure out. At this point, it's just waiting to see if he is lethal. Because if he is lethal, I lose regardless. But he might not. Because, like, if he had Bran, I feel like he would have played that turn 7. Or 8. Like, I feel like playing Bran is way better than just Snip Snap hero power. I actually could threaten lethal here. Maybe I should have traded into the 6/6. So that way Rag got a 50-50 of keeping me alive. He's trading? Oh my god. Wait, and he does that too? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Do I just win? Because I have Unleashed the Hounds? What the heck? I feel like I should not have won that. Even in the slightest. Oh no. So I think I still win, regardless of what I do. I play Ziliax on this. I mean, I know it's not explosive, but I still play Ziliax on that. Hit him in the face, test whatever secret it might be, hit. And we also have Unleashed the Hounds, but instead of doing that and potentially risking anything, I think I just hero power him, you know? Yeah, well played. Wow, okay, did not expect to win that one. I was fully expecting to lose when he had his Unleash the Beast into Seamat. That was a really good thing for him. And I don't know, he had so much board control, and then when Rag hit his face, I was like, shoot, I lose. And then I realized, wait, I win if he doesn't win this turn. So, I don't know. That was a kind of nerve-wracking game. But it was the longest one. It was the only one that didn't end super quickly, which is nice. But yeah, I remember that this deck actually last season, if I go to last season and go to active deck only, like this deck's win rate into Warlock was 1-3. Nobody played Warlock, but it was like my only bad matchup. And that's wild. The fact that a deck nobody plays was actually like my worst matchup because of the fact that it's like the only deck that's super hard aggro. Like minion based, hard aggro, doesn't care about its own health. And I feel like a deck like that is actually in a really good spot right now because there are a lot of combo decks. So I might try out Zoo, but at the same time, it's also just not very good because you need to tempo perfectly in order for it to be as good as it is. Like the only reason I lost that game was because he went boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, other 4 to produce another unit perfectly. But I mean, I can't really judge, to be fair, though. Like, he had the cards. He played it perfectly. He chose not to trade in cases where he shouldn't have traded. He had the restraint to just go face and not trade into something that was a value trade. Like, this guy, he actually might have won. If he had done that 5 damage to my face instead of traded, he would have won. So if he's, like, here right now, and he should learn from this, and everyone should learn from this. Like, if you're in the driver's seat, you make the other person make the trade, especially if you're trading into a 1-1. Like, maybe if he was trading a 5-5 into a 5-5, that, like, you know, the Emperor, you know, like, maybe if it was out there, sure, you make that trade so I don't accelerate my game, but you don't trade it into a 1-1 mech and still leave another one up. Like, okay, maybe you trade into it because you're like, Ziliax could go on it. But, like, first of all, I could kill it anyway. Second of all, I had another 1-1 mech out there. Like, it didn't matter. Point is, in that situation where you're in the driver's seat and you're debating, do I hit this 5-3 into his face or a 1-1 minion that poses no threat to me at all? Go face. It's not always worth it to take the value trade because eventually I can kill you. Because here's the other thing. Hitting that 1-1 made his minion 5-2, which means it could die to explosive trap now. Like, there were just multiple things wrong about that play that he didn't probably notice. And I mean, I get it. I value trade too sometimes. It just looks so nice to do, but it's just not worth it a lot of the time. And I'm not trying to be mean, I just feel like he played poorly, and everyone can learn from a mistake like that if you go back and watch this kind of stuff.